Master Fuck sends mysterious greetings to everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, in the minds of many, Africa is still often labeled as a continent of poverty, wilderness, and remoteness. However, very few people know that this is the origin of all civilizations in the world. This is where humans first appeared and also one of the planet's greatest biodiversity hotspots. Africa is not only admired for the diversity of its ecosystems, while also being a treasure trove full of mysteries and strange tales. From the awe-inspiring relics of ancient civilizations to breathtakingly diverse and majestic natural landscapes, Africa is a land of daunting challenges but also holds countless wonders. Let's explore the mystical universe of Africa, filled with the strangest and luckiest wonders. Video, bringing you an emotional journey, from one surprise to another. Don't miss out on this exciting journey to explore Dom Chow with us. On the African continent, there exists a country without any officially recognized national language. Enrisha is a mountainous country in Africa, situated at an average elevation of about 2,300 meters above sea level. Impressed by its unique distinctive features and astonishing level of perfection, here are the two translation options. Enrisha is not only among the world's top refugee hosting countries. At the same time, it is also one of the leading economies based on agricultural production. The history of Enrisha is intertwined with the continent's major upheavals, having once been an Italian colony in the past. Enrisha declared independence in 1993 and officially joined the international community, including the United Nations, the African Union, and an observer of the Arab League. However, this country has endured bloody wars with Ethiopia, causing serious consequences for people's lives and the economy. Enrisha is one of the most isolated countries in the world, known for its strict visa policies and restrictions on information freedom. Here, there is no ATM cash withdrawal service, and the internet speed is also very slow, among the slowest on the planet. This makes traveling and exchanging information extremely inconvenient. Linguistically, the Enrishans frequently use multiple languages in their daily lives. The two main languages spoken are Tigrinya and Arabic. This passage is commonly used in administrative and office-related tasks. Additionally, Italian and English are also widely and commonly used within the community. The people of Enrisha led a simple lifestyle and culture, clearly reflected in their modest homes. Here are the two translation options based on your context. These houses are often built with thick walls to withstand the sweltering heat. A distinctive feature of Enrisha's tradition is making coffee is often seen as women's work. They personally wash, grind the beans, and brew coffee in small pots called fumlo. A unique cultural space, deeply imbued with the distinctive traits of this society. With these unique traits, Enrisha is more than just a mysterious land on the map of Africa. Not only that, but this place also offers unique cultural and historical experiences for both tourists and researchers. If Sister Deep visits Africa, Enrisha is definitely a must-see destination. The wedding customs of the Maasai tribe in Africa are among the rituals that have preserved many of their original traditional features, and vividly reflects the transition between traditional and modern elements in the local culture. For Maasai girls, marriage is not a personal decision but largely arranged by the family. The girl's parents will choose a suitable husband for their daughter based on criteria such as economic status, and they often rarely pay attention to the affection or love that girls long to receive. Once married, Maasai women are not allowed to divorce and must remain devoted to their arranged husbands for life, no matter how he treats his wife. This ritual reflects the conservatism and strength of traditional values within the tribal community. The wedding ceremony of the Maasai tribe is a grand event, celebrated with great solemnity and splendor. The bride will adorn herself in resplendent outfits and dazzling jewelry, to display the family's wealth and power. Before the bride leaves for her husband's home, her father will spit a piece of betel on her dress to wish her good luck. An act meant to wish luck and happiness for a new life. Though bound by strict rules, Maasai women have an unusual privilege. They are allowed to have lovers outside of marriage. This means they can maintain another romantic relationship outside of their marriage, as long as nothing unexpected happens to upset anyone. This reflects the complex and diverse nature of cultural values, where tradition and innovation blend seamlessly. It can be said that the wedding customs of the Maasai tribe are quite peculiar and unique. Not just a rigid ritual, while also serving as a vivid portrayal of the harmonious blend between tradition and modernity. The same is true in the cultures of African ethnic groups. What do you think about such a strange custom? Would you like to experience this tradition yourself? Then hurry up, don't hesitate any longer. Find a tall, dark-skinned man from this tribe to marry. You'll get to experience all of that. let me give my share to you guys. Makoko is a slum located on the lagoon along the Atlantic coast. As an area within the city of Lagos, Nigeria, the largest commercial and industrial center in Africa, despite being next to the modern buildings of Lagos, living in rickety wooden houses along the foul-smelling, pitch-black canal, enveloped in a stench and scattered shards of horn. This slum was originally just a small fishing village. The fishermen from Perrine made it over 100 years ago. Currently, most of the residents here are migrant workers from West Africa, with the desire to seek new opportunities and improve the quality of life. In reality, life in Makoko is extremely harsh and fraught with hardships. But the cramped, ramshackle wooden house here become a place where thousands of people live, work, and interact. With inadequate infrastructure, the area has virtually no water supply. People are forced to buy water from clean water suppliers. The water extracted from drilled wells is often not hygienically safe. Although the previous authorities attempted to demolish the illegal constructions and conduct awareness campaigns on public health and environmental sanitation, Makoko persists despite serious public health challenges. Children in Makoko grow up in a polluted environment, surrounded by murky black waters. They played and swam in the murky black water. You might not realize it, but this is actually harming your health. Small boats like canoes are often used for transportation, and the trade between the tents provided essential goods for daily life. Though life in Makoko is still full of hardships, the local community remains self-reliant and strives to overcome everyday challenges. Recently, efforts to improve living and learning conditions for children have been further intensified. The project to build a floating school from plastic barrels has officially been launched. Hope to bring a brighter and more meaningful future to the children here. Makoko stands as a powerful testament to human resilience and the relentless pursuit of progress. Despite facing harsh challenges in a difficult social environment, it also serves as proof that sustainable solutions are necessary to improve the quality of life for impoverished communities worldwide. When you look at these images, what do you feel? For me, I find it truly horrifying and terrifying, my friends. The reality shows that the world still has countless hidden corners of poverty we have yet to fully see. How fortunate we are to be born and become the children of Vietnam. A country that always loves and cares for its people more than ever, right? The dry season in Kenya and Tanzania is a special time when millions of wild animals migrate from their annual habitats to seek new sources of food and clean water. This most spectacular natural event, known as the Every year, nearly 1.5 million wildebeests and thousands of other animal species migrate seasonally, including a herd of zebras migrating from Tanzania to Kenya. They had to cross wide rivers, vast grasslands, and the Soy Hills, forming a journey of over 3,000 kilometers. On the way, the hyenas and lions stopped, standing tall by the roadside. The crocodile lurks underwater, waiting for the chance to attack exhausted prey. This is not merely a journey to explore the wild world. This is also an opportunity for you to discover the magical beauty of nature. Don't just focus on Tanzania or Kenya, where there are countless hotels and mobile camps, bringing you the most comfortable space. At these camps, you can closely observe every movement of the wild animal herds. Experience living close to wild nature. Or perhaps the image of the great beasts collapsing in that event will forever be etched in the mind. The line of migrants stretched endlessly, creating a majestic scene, with swirling dust billowing skyward. Hundreds of wild animals are roaming freely across the vast grassland. Here are the English translation options based on your requested tone variations. A large number of tourists visit this place to experience it and often express their feelings by saying, "The Great Migration doesn't just offer a visually stunning experience. Not only that, it also offers them profound lessons about life and death in the wild." However, to be able to join this hauntingly immersive tour, you should book all-inclusive tours to save time and effort. The program features professional guides, lasts about 10 days, and is held at various times throughout the year. To ensure safety and convenience, I want to say that this will definitely be a worthwhile experience, not to be missed for those who love exploration and explore the wild nature of Africa somewhere. This river is considered the longest in the world. The Nin River, one of the world's most legendary and ancient rivers. Since ancient Egypt and Rome, this has always been a topic that sparks human curiosity. To this day, the question of origin remains unanswered in full. With a length of up to 6,650 kilometers, the Nile River is the iconic symbol of Africa. The river flows through Ethiopia and several other countries before emptying into the Mediterranean Sea in Egypt. The Nile River has been intertwined with the history of the formation and development of ancient Egyptian civilization. The Nin River has long served as a vital transportation route, playing a key role in sustaining and nourishing human life for thousands of years. Once upon a time, the Egyptians devoted great effort to tracing the origins of the Nile, but still couldn't find the most accurate answer. The Nin River is formed by two main tributaries, the Green Nin River and the White Nin River. The Nin Sun River originates from Lake Tana in Ethiopia. Here are the two natural English translation options. Meanwhile, the White Nile originates from large lakes, notably Lake Victoria. The Anbert River, along with many other rivers, originates from the summit of Mount Ruwenzori in Congo. These two rivers meet at Khartoum, Sudan, before advancing toward the north of Egypt. In history, the ancient Lak Viet people created this proverb, Nili Kabut Kari, the source of the Nin River. They demonstrate relentless effort and an intense burning desire to explore. One of the most notable efforts was the expedition carried out during the reign of Emperor Nero Zadao, around the years 60 to 61 AD, even though a satisfactory answer was never found in the end. But those efforts have yielded significant results on the position and significance of the Nile River in human history. Today, alongside the remarkable advancements in technology and the emergence of modern satellite systems, exploring and researching the origins of the Nin River, this remains a challenging task. Researchers and explorers continue to strive tirelessly in their quest for discovery and gain a clearer understanding of the highly complex Nin River system, contributing to the advancement of global geography and cultural science. The coffin dance is a distinctive feature of African funerals. The coffin dance has become a viral sensation worldwide, with energetic and captivating performances. However, hidden behind that glittering fame is a deeply traditional ordination ceremony, rich in cultural essence and profound meaning of the Ghanaian people in Africa. To better understand the culture of the Ghanaian people, but also an occasion to express reverence and gratitude for the new life arranged for the departed. The funeral usually lasts for 5 days, starting from Thursday until the following Monday. And the promotion ceremony is only held when all members of the clan are fully present. Unlike many other cultures around the world, in Ghana, funerals are considered more significant events than weddings. Folklore still holds that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new journey. However beautiful life ahead may be, instead of sorrow and tears, they chose to bid farewell to the departed in peace, with cheerful dances and radiant expressions, to bring one last joy to loved ones before they rest in peace. Accordingly, the pallbearers will dance alongside a group of people dressed in vibrant costumes, combined with lively electronic sound effects, not only to honor the deceased, but also aims to inspire enthusiasm among the funeral attendees. It is evident that the lives of the people in Ghana remain fraught with hardship and struggle. But funerals are always conducted with solemnity and meticulous care, with costs that can reach up to hundreds of millions of dong. This is clear evidence of the people's care and respect for one's own funeral. This is also an inseparable characteristic of Ghanaian culture and deeply traditional funeral rites, creating a bond between the sorrow of parting and the final happiness before our loved ones return to the earth, merging back into nature. My friends, there is a strange tribe of half-human, half-bird beings. The Vedoma tribe in Zimbabwe, Africa, is known for their uniquely shaped and distinctive feet. Compared to other ethnic groups and races in the world, the Vedoma people have quite small feet. Only 2 strong toes remained, curled and gnarled like the sharp claws of an ostrich. They are also known as the ostrich people. This phenomenon is quite common in the Vedo community, with 1 in every 3 people having such feet. According to scientists, this is a genetic mutation phenomenon. The mutation on chromosome 7 erupted hundreds, even thousands of years ago. People still regard the bloodline of the tribe as sacred. Those who possess such special feet are considered a precious gift bestowed by the divine, though some consider it a deformity. But reality has proven that these legs are the formidable weapon of Master Vedo. Has the advantage of better climbing ability and easier movement without wearing shoes. According to research, the Vedoma tribe has maintained the practice of consanguineous marriage for thousands of years, as part of the effort to preserve and promote the family's traditions. Huon contributed to enriching the tribe through his efforts, benefiting both his own people and outsiders. Here are the 2 English translation options, choose based on context. The Vedoma people primarily live concentrated in the 2 districts of Urungwe and Sipolilo. The stunning Zambezi River Valley is located in western Zimbabwe. They usually speak Chikunda and Kor in their daily conversations. expressing a deep connection with the culture and unique identity of the Mkor tribe. From the very beginning, the traditional attire of the Vado Ma people has carried a distinctly simple and unadorned style. Typically, it's a small piece of cloth used to cover the private areas of the body. Women often carry their children on their backs, while men wear only simple loincloths. Although having accepted the change in attire and received support from everyday items upon contact with external civilizations, the Vado Ma people still live in isolation, completely separated from modern civilization. With disparities in education levels and access to healthcare services, they still seek happiness and meaning for their simple lives, preserving the pristine essence of the ostrich tribe intact to this very day. In southwestern Burkina Faso, near the border with Côte d'Ivoire, lies a small village covering an area of approximately 1.2 hectares. Renowned for its ancient houses steeped in tradition, adorned with vibrant colors and unique patterns. This is Tipele, the homeland of the Katsina people, one of the oldest ethnic groups settled in Burkina Faso as early as the 15th century. But the house in Tipele was more than just a place to stay. Not only that, but this also symbolizes the creativity and sustainable culture of the African people. The houses in Tipele are made from locally available materials. The passage mainly discusses materials such as earth, wood, and straw, along with defensive designs that help withstand intense heat and harsh weather. They have small entrances with wooden panels to adjust light and ventilation, creating a cool refuge under the scorching desert sun of Burkina Faso. The most unique feature of Tipele is how they decorate the walls. The locals use a mixture of clay, chalk, and natural pigments, blended in their own unique way, to create diverse and intricate geometric patterns. The walls are meticulously crafted, from grinding the stone and blending the colors to the intricate hand-painted patterns on the surface. Mainly 3 colors, black, white, and red. All are made from locally sourced natural ingredients. At Tipele, the houses are not just ordinary dwellings but also hold special spiritual significance. Some of them are actually the graves of the deceased, a place where family and community are honored with genuine affection. Tending to each wall at Tipele is not merely an art, not just a ritual, but also a way to show reverence and pray for the ancestors' blessings, my friends. Tipele embodies the harmonious blend of art, architecture, and the spiritual life of the Kassena people. Every home holds its own unique story, symbolizing the harmony between humans and nature, between the past and the present. What's even more special is that every mural in Tipele is one of a kind, never duplicated in any other artwork. African folk art showcases its distinctive richness and diversity. Tipele is not only a famous tourist destination, but also a cultural symbol and a testament to the creative spirit of the African people, where art and tradition are preserved and cultivated through the centuries. The country is poor, but the only thing they have is wine. The Republic of Mali, a West African nation renowned for its vast gold reserves. But we must face the reality of the impoverished living conditions of the people across an area of 1.2 million square kilometers, with a population of approximately 21.9 million. Mali is the 8th country in Africa among the world's poorest nations. Although Mali possesses enormous gold reserves with over 2,000 gold mines, Vietnam is one of the world's top 5 gold-producing countries, yet the lives of its people remain fraught with hardships. The main reason is that Mali's economy primarily relies on mining. The rest is mostly desert and underdeveloped agricultural areas. This land is almost unsuitable for cultivation, accounting for only 2% of the total area. This forces people to import food from abroad at exorbitant prices. Although the income from gold mining can be substantial, it is still not enough to improve the lives of the people. The majority of Mali's population lacks access to education, with school attendance and literacy rates remaining very low. Moreover, Mali's manufacturing sector remains very underdeveloped. Particularly, the method of gold mining remains very rudimentary. They use digging tools made from wild animal bones. The number of people entering this industry is too high, which keeps the value of the gold obtained low, while mineral reserves are also gradually depleting. Despite its abundant gold resources, Mali remains a poor country, due to excessive reliance on the mining industry along with other socio-economic issues. This is clear evidence that abundant natural resources do not necessarily guarantee development or improve the quality of life for the people. In addition, other factors such as infrastructure, education, and economic management also need to be prioritized and enhanced to promote the sustainable development of the country. Not only that, Mali is also facing serious environmental issues stemming from gold mining activities. Traditional extraction methods are not only limited in effectiveness, At the same time, it also negatively impacts the environment and human health. So you see, just because a place makes a lot of noise doesn't necessarily mean there's anything substantial there, right? Vegetables are only for the upper class, for those in positions of power. People are still just wage laborers, making a living off their salaries, my friends. On the African continent, a geological phenomenon is slowly unfolding. East African Rift. In recent years, the first signs of this continent's splitting have gradually emerged. Finally, in 2022, a massive crack appeared, stretching from the south to the north, splitting the land in half. The difference has become clearer than ever. According to geological research findings, geologists have confirmed that this rifting process is forming a new ocean beneath the Earth's surface. This means that in the past, these countries were entirely landlocked. Like Zambia or Uganda, one day they will have their own coastline. The most prominent feature of this phenomenon is the East African Rift System. Some caves stretch up to 56.3 kilometers in length, situated right on the boundary of three slowly diverging tectonic plates. This change may be related to the recent earthquakes in Turkey and Syria. Although the primary cause was identified as the warming phenomenon in the late period. Geophysicist Ken McDonald from the University of California predicted that, in the future, a portion of East Africa will split off and form a small, independent continent. This will create a new ocean on Earth. This is not only a historic event, but also one that has a profound impact on Earth's geology and topography. To better measure and understand this process, scientists need to use modern technology, such as GPS, to accurately track land movement. The East African Rift is clear evidence of Earth's ongoing transformation. This is also an opportunity to delve deeper into the process of the formation and separation of continents, both in the past and present. Dear friends, Africa is a vast land filled with countless mysteries that never fail to spark our curiosity to explore. Here, there are mighty and fearsome tribes, living amidst vast, lush green steppes and silent deserts as if untouched by humanity. Stepping into this place, everything fills my heart with an indescribable terror. Moreover, Africa holds countless secrets that we may not have fully uncovered yet. If you know any other strange or mysterious things, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Goodbye for now, see you again soon.